Okay, I'm thinking oil pressure gauge. I got a new one. I'll show you the new oil pressure gauge for the Jeep here. It's right here. Here's the hookup stuff for it right here. Here's the little gauge itself. Oh, ain't that lovely? And I got holes in my dash over here for, what have I got here? This here is an oil pressure gauge, but it's an electric one, and I like a real mechanical gauge. I like a real mechanical temperature gauge and oil pressure gauge. So I'll probably take out this electric one. And so I go looking for a place to connect that cable to. And looking all over, I'm not all that familiar with Jeep motors, and I found it back here. See that little thing? See that little thing down in there that looks sort of like a bell? Y'all see that back there? Well, that's the thing that screws into the oil pressure sending unit there. Looks like there's two things connected to it. I bet one is the original one for the Jeep, and I bet the other one is that aftermarket one on the dash. And there's two ways to go about this. You can put a kind of a splitter on there, leave the old one in, and then put the new one in, or you can take that out all together and run your cable right into that. I'm talking about this thing right here. Got my finger on it, and it screws in right there. I'm not sure what this is here. I'll probably pull that off so that I can have a look and see what it is I'm looking at right there. So my job here will be to unscrew that. That's got the shape of a bolt head on it there, and then I can screw my oil pressure cable. I'm saying cable, but it's not a cable, it's a pipe. What do you call that thing? Screw that into there, find a hole through the firewall, run it inside there and hook it up in my dash. Oh, that'll be lovely. I noticed little oily looking spots back here too, so I'll snug up my valve cover bolts a little bit. I might have a little bit of oil leaking from there. I guess the other thing was my exhaust pipe. It's making a noise. I don't know if I've actually blown out a muffler or something else. I had another pipe on here that I had closed off. I'm trying to remember what it was that other pipe went to. But I remember, yeah. See that little thing sticking out of the side of the exhaust pipe down there with a bolt on it? Talking about this thing right here. I suspected that might have started leaking, but I don't really see that it is. I'll know for sure once I get up under it. Let's see, I got that, and then I got the gas tank, which I've been wanting to take that gas tank off because I did some welding work inside here, which was pretty scary. I was welding up over that gas tank and it didn't kill me, so I lived through that. I've been wanting to drop the gas tank so I can get up under there and rust coat everything and fix any more rusty spots that I see. And then when I have that gas tank out, go ahead and put the new sending unit in it, make sure that works, and then put it all back up into place. So that's my chores for today.